What's up, y'all? Silent, Black Hawk, whatever. You know my shit is. Uh, Back at it with another little lesson. Some little shit. Uh, yeah. Peace of the gods, all that old shit. Gods, all that. Ancestors, all that. Today I'm gonna be talking a little bit about the chiefs on the land. A little bit. I'm gonna be talking a little bit on that. Uh, you gotta understand that every chief on the land, we all got our own mindset. Not every chief gonna feel the same about the other. We all may disagree with one another's philosophies and the way they dealing with the shit that we in. But at the end of the day, we all got one common goal and solution. And the solution and the goal is to reclaim our right to the land that we are currently on right now, and to put the woman back on her throne because this is her shit, right? So it don't matter how a motherfucker address the information that they got and how they address it. The only thing that matters is that we all stand for righteousness and we all want our shit back. That's the only shit that matters. The internet, that social media shit, they try to make it like we into it with one another, or they try to pit motherfuckers into it with one another. But it ain't really like that, cause we all got a goal, and this goal is, like I said, to get our shit back. I don't give a fuck about, you know, meeting another chief or nothing. I don't give a fuck about that shit. As long as my mind is set on us getting our shit back, that's all that matters. We don't gotta all, link up and shit. As long as we doing our own work the way we doing it, that's the only shit that matters. But it's a lot of other shit that the social media, these social media agents, and all that old bullshit. They be trying to divide us and make us go against each other when that ain't what this shit is. That going against each other, that shit ain't what it is, and that shit ain't cool. That ain't what we about. That ain't what we stand for. Not at all. But that be shit they be trying to push. You know, that ain't what we on. But people, the listeners, the followers, what they have to start doing is stop being um, prone to only listening to one person. See, everybody want to listen to the one person because they got the fame and they got a name, in that type of field. But then when other motherfuckers is making information and they placing the information and they got facts to it, don't nobody want to listen. See, that's where you fucked yourself. Because at the end of the day, not one person is gonna have all the information. It's gonna be other people that's gonna have different information. Now, this one person that has that information, he may explain certain shit a different way from how other motherfuckers explain their shit, but at the end of the day, they got their own individual information just like he got his own individual information. But you can't fool yourself by thinking that only one motherfucker is responsible for waking up thousands of people across the land. You'll fool yourself. Because other motherfuckers know certain shit as well. you know. But when people be trying to only listen to one motherfucker and they be playing sides, that's where you fuck yourself. Cause at the end of the day, don't nobody know more than you know. You are the only person that know who you is. That's why I talk about being a leader and never being a follower. If you follow somebody else's message, then you're gonna get your own. Your message may be different from the motherfucker that you following. But if you following their message and putting all your trust in your soul and your spirit and all your shit into their information, then shit, you ain't trying to change nothing for yourself. You ain't trying to do something different. Cause if we all have the same mindset, then ain't nothing gonna get done. So we all gotta have a different mindset. We all have to do different shit. Cause us doing different shit is what's gonna make this shit be, you know, be better than what it is right now. But if we all thinking alike and all doing the same shit and we all believe in what one motherfucker saying or what's, he says, ooh, shit ain't gonna change. Ain't gonna change at all. You know, shit ain't gonna change. That's just what it is. And that's the shit that I don't be liking. I don't be liking that people be following motherfuckers' words and then, oh, fuck what he saying, fuck what he talking about. His shit ain't accurate. Well, it's only like that to you because you only listening to one motherfucker. You don't want to expand your mind. Okay, so me, I'm young. You know, a 20-year-old young nigga. You ain't gonna want to listen to my information because of my age. But you'll listen to somebody that's older because you believe, oh, well, they older, so that means everything they know is true. Well, that's not the case, though. Information don't got no age on it. Information is information. It's due to whoever is willing to go through the fire to find their own truth. That's all it is. It don't got no age to it. I don't go fuck if you 5 years old. It's shit. It's 5 year olds that got information that they fucking parents don't got. So it don't matter what age you is. It's just depending on how you is and how you made and what you willing to discover. That's all that shit is. That's all that shit is. It ain't what you think. You know what I mean? That's what it is. You know. And a lot of people misunderstand that. They don't really um, get that type of understanding of this shit is, to where you have other people that you can listen to because other people have information. You know. You know. Cause like I said, everybody got their own mindset. Everybody got their own thoughts. Whatever they doing to try to uplift the planet and put the matriarch back on her throne, that's what they gonna do. No matter how they doing it or how they talk, if they doing right, they doing right. You gotta let them do that. You can't talk against them. You can't try to put them down. You can only, worry about what you doing and how you participating in, you know, our people, knowing who we is and us putting everything back the way it's supposed to be. Because at the end of the day, when you diving in, when you diving in, um, to the science of what we are and the power that we possess, our power is all throughout this land. It's all throughout this land. Your power is an image. Your power is an object. Your power is a hexagram. Your power is a pentagon. Your power is all around. It's just up for you to see it. Yeah, remember what I told you. Cause I told you I be having the information. I be having the facts. But it just may go over your head. I told you what the Freemason shit was. Free my son. So that's mama, son, meaning the one that she birthed, right? Because you connect that back to the Virgin Mary. The Virgin Mary, she represents Virgo, which well I'm Virgo, and Virgin Mary was really Isis, right? So you connect that all back to the Freemason, the my son, and then you look into the Masonic lodges, and you see how you got Mary representing them lodges. You got the red lodge, you got the green lodge, and you got the blue lodge. The blue lodge, which would be the top of the ladder, what they'll show you is her with a baby in her hand. The baby in her hand is going to represent what they would call the father line, which would be the blue lodge. He basically, in the sense, is going to develop from his mother's teachings that he's developed, that he will develop. He will end up becoming a chief on the land, which we all been talking about today. A chief, So you're starting to see more and more people come out with the explanation of what a Freemason is. Like I said, it's free my sons. That's a knock from the Queen of Heaven and Earth, which will be Isis. I told you what that was all about. You know, that's why you gotta know your power. You gotta know who you is. You gotta know where you come from. You gotta pay attention to shit. Cause if you pay attention to shit, you gonna find out what a lot of shit mean. You know, the thing about our community and how we work, and how we do shit. A lot of people that are a part of our community, you get a lot of them that are very lazy. And the reason why you have a lot of lazy people in our community is because they lack self love and self confidence. When you're not self confident in yourself and you don't have self love within yourself, it causes you to look at everything as it's against you, rather than realizing that a lot of things that are in front of you can help you. And you tend to be a victim of your own reality, right? So you will get somebody that'll hear you speak certain shit that they ain't never heard before. And for a cent, you would think that they don't understand what you're saying because they ain't from over here. And they ain't got that energy in them to where they can realize what you're talking about. Some of the people you're talking to, most of them may be from over here, but they lack self-love and self-confidence to where they're not able to try to think on the higher level of thinking to really grasp what the fuck you're telling me. And for that, you'd be like, oh, these motherfuckers is dumb. or they some all this other shit. They ain't from over here. No, they may be from over here, but they just ain't in tune with themselves enough and believe themselves enough to try to figure out what you telling them. And that's not to say that they won't ever understand what you telling them, but for the time being, they just don't get it. You got certain people around here like that. You know, but that's the consequences you got to deal with for yourself. Figure yourself out. Figure what you possess and what you supposed to be doing, what you are. So everything gonna make sense. Cause lately, what I've been noticing about certain things that has been going on from this past month is that a lot of things that are starting to occur is starting to seem like deja vu to me. To where you starting to look at things and look at certain people differently, and you starting to basically, in a sense, uh, lose interest in certain people and what they believe in because of what you know. Because I'm starting to realize, certain things about certain people and about certain things that it just really don't sit right with me anymore. And it's kind of giving me a different perspective on certain things that's around me. You know, to where I feel like we all complain and talk about, man, I'm tired of paying bills. I'm tired of this shit. I'm tired of that shit. I'm tired of this shit. I'm tired of that shit. We all complain about some shit, but we are not willing to, you know, in a sense, try to do something about it. And the reason why we ain't trying to do shit about it is because we don't know our culture. I've said it before, and Rod Hayes said it before. The problem is that we living in the inner city. We don't need to be living in the inner city because the inner city don't have no resources. We need to be somewhere where it's some field. We need to be around water and wood. Because if you're around water and wood, you have resources. Okay, so if you got a big ass metal pot, right? And then you got some wood, and then you got some water. Well, shit, now you got something cracking. Cause you can make you can make a meal out of that. You can heat up some shit out the bowl, cause then you got the wood. The wood that's gonna be the fire, so that's gonna get the water heated up. Then after you get the water heated up, then that's when you add your food in there. Or if you need to wash some clothes, you just heat that shit up off the wood, have that water boiling, dump your clothes in there, wash that shit out, then you good. You feel me? That's some shit that we could naturally start doing to where we don't have to use none of this shit in the city, but niggas don't want to do that because they wouldn't even understand why that's even possible or how to even do it. Even though it's some simple shit, but niggas, wouldn't understand, what's going on. And niggas wouldn't understand that because niggas don't understand the culture and how we do shit. And that's what I've been feeling lately. I've been feeling like this going off the grid shit was best. I've been really feeling that. Because we could start doing that shit today. But, you know, because uh, I realized, and I know some of y'all have realized this shit too. Them motherfuckers get ready to cut off the internet shit. I hope y'all niggas know that. Them niggas about to straight cut off this internet shit because they already starting to fuck with shit. I know y'all niggas been catching y'all phones acting weird and shit. Yeah, because they about to cut this shit off. Them niggas, they about to cut all that shit off. I'm telling you. We know too much. We ain't. Oh, I'm trying to, go vegan. Balance your chakras. We ain't talking like that no more. We know who the fuck we is. So by us knowing who the fuck we is, them motherfuckers gotta, alright, we gotta pull the last string. And the last string for these motherfuckers is cutting off the internet to where they can't say nothing to each other no more. These niggas is gonna have to go outside and communicate with each other, or these niggas gonna have to go in the astrals to do some other shit to communicate with each other. But they ain't gonna be doing it on our shit no more. Cause these niggas have said too much. They done basically exposed what we is. We gotta, you know, we gotta, pay the break to them. You know, and that's the shit that they about to do. I'm telling you. Pay attention to what's going on. These niggas ain't playing. Certain internet companies and shit, motherfuckers shit cutting off and all that old shit. This shit over. Niggas know. You think about it. You think about it. Niggas down south living better than us. Niggas like in Mississippi and all that shit. You around all that dirt and wood and water and all that. They living better than us. Cause shit, right if they realize it or not, they damn near living off the grid themselves. Shit. And they got more resources. But we want to live in the inner city and shit. We want to be around nice things and shit and see these big ass Fortune 500 companies and these stores and banks. We want to see nice shit. We want to see the bras walking around with the fat asses and big titties. We want to see shit like that. That's why we want to be in the inner city. But shit, nigga, all that shit go out the window if you're around a place where there's no resources. All that shit go out the window. Most people out here think they living good and think they financially stable. You ain't really financially stable. Yeah, you got a crib, but shit, look at your area. You ain't got nothing around you. You ain't got no field around you. You got nothing around you. All you got is houses. You ain't got shit to build with. You barely probably got a fucking backyard. Your kids, your little kids can't even go outside and play because you see you ain't nothing around. Ain't nothing for them to play around. Think about the kids. Think about the babies. Fuck the adults. Think about the babies. Cause by you doing natural shit, like I'm saying, going off the grid and doing certain shit like that, you showing your kids another way to survive. They realize that they can survive without relying on somebody else. Shit, that they can survive off their own mind and their own creation and put something into works based upon their own thoughts. That's what you can do with that. You teaching them something. That's a lesson. See, that was when we never paid attention to our grandmas and shit. Cause your grandma, she was the one that was showing you certain shit, but you was young, out here doing what you were doing, so you didn't pay attention to what she was trying to show you. But certain things she was showing you, was to help you develop yourself and to be, you know, your own person and not allow somebody else to raise you. Because we have all allowed this system to raise us rather than raising ourselves. You know, that's why I talked about. I made a post talking about the whole monetary system and why the monetary system does not make sense. Okay, so we got gold and then we got money. What's more useful, the gold or the money? Well, I would say the gold would be more useful than the money, and the reason why I would say that is because gold been here longer than money. Money does not trace back anciently. We never had money in ancient times because we never needed it. The land was the gold. The land or was the money. The land was the wealth. The land was all we needed. We never needed money. But when the whole New World Order came into play, uh, when that whole New World Order shit came into play, that's what all this money shit, came into play, and that played the part. Then we started having to use money to be able to survive because they erased our ancient ways of living, and that's what fucked us. Because then, on top of that, you put all these Fortune 500 companies around us, they start making money off the land, right? Because they putting shit on the land. The land is the money. So they start putting all these companies around here, making money, pitting clothing stores around, pitting food stores around, making money off the land, and then we outside in the cold don't got nothing. So we looking at these Fortune 500 companies, we like, damn, how we gonna survive now? Now they are. No, we gotta wait for y'all to survive. Y'all gotta come up in here and work for us. Now we like, damn. So all the way we gonna survive around here and be comfortable and live the way we wanna live, we gotta work for these motherfuckers. Then it came to the point in time to where, motherfuckers started working for the system because they didn't really know no other way of shit, making out this shit. So that's why now, we got a lot of our people that'll work for these motherfuckers, while in the hesitation because they scared of being on the streets and they scared of not having something. But at the end of the day, you don't got nothing anyway. Because all the shit you got ain't gonna benefit you spiritually. It's only materialistic shit. You know, it's all materialistic shit. It don't benefit you spiritually. So if something don't benefit you spiritually, then shit, what's the point of doing it? Motherfuckers working all these hours at these jobs and shit, and they ain't happy. But shit, they just getting a check out of it, so they just shut the fuck up. But shit, at the end of the day, shit, I'm working all these hours, I'm busting my ass and all that other shit, and then I'm getting a check, but shit, you ain't even getting your full check. You get a half of it, because shit, you got the government that'll take, some of your money out your check, so you ain't even getting your full amount of what you should be getting according to your hours. So it's like, shit, what the fuck am I really even doing this shit for? Right. You doing it because you have a fear of, you know, like I just said. And they made you feel that way. Right. But now, as the course of time and how shit is going, we need to go back to our old ancient ways about living off the land. Niggas talk about it, yeah. Niggas talk good about it, yeah. Shit, back in the day, we used to live off the land. We used to eat shit off the trees and all this old shit. Yeah, we talk a lot of shit about that, but we not trying to rebuild that. We're not trying to restructure that and put that back into, back into the works. We just talk about it, and morally, like I said, we just talk about it and we don't do it because we don't know our culture. So you have to know your culture and realize what needs to be done so that we can, get a solution amongst our people. That's what's important. I don't go fuck about no money. I don't go fuck about no cars and shit. I don't even have a car. I'd rather walk than drive a car. I don't go fuck about no shit like that. I'm just here to wake up our people, get the message across, and shit. You know, do what I do. Cause that's what this shit is all about. But we get people, we get a lot of people that be too in their heads. See, when you two in your head, you could be your own fall. When you two in your head, you gotta get out your head, get out your mind, thinking that you better than another motherfucker. Oh, fuck him. Oh, bitch, I'm about to flex on you, bitch ass nigga. Yeah, I got more money you got. Or I'm the baddest bitch on the planet. I got the fattest ass and the wettest pussy. Thinking certain shit like that. All that shit is egotistical because don't nobody give a fuck. All right, you got a wet pussy. All right, there's a lot of bras out here with a wet pussy. A lot of them got a wet ass coochie. That shit ain't nothing to be. Like it ain't no shit you should be in competition with. It's life. Shit, every woman pussy's supposed to be wet. Cause if it's wet, that means you hydrated. The fuck? If that motherfucker wet, you hydrated. If that motherfucker dry, you ain't hydrated. You ain't drinking enough water. You feel me? So it ain't some shit. It ain't some shit you should be in competition for. You just in your head. And it ain't nothing wrong with you being confident in yourself, because I just spoke on lack of self confidence. Now, ain't nothing wrong with you being confident and sometimes being overly confident, but don't get to a point to where you being a egotistical motherfucker to where I'm better than everybody else and nobody better than me. Don't get to that point. Cause you get to that point, you gonna be in a bad place mentally, physically, and spiritually. Because you neglecting your own growth. You ain't gonna be able to grow if you got an egotistical mindset. You ain't gonna be able to grow as a person. Because at the end of the day, we all supposed to be growing. We all supposed to be developing into somebody that can be useful, valuable to others and to ourselves. That's what's most important. And that's the biggest thing about this shit. You know, but a lot of people, lose insight of that shit, and don't realize, that that's what it is. You know, That's what it is, though. We gotta stop tearing each other down. We gotta stop doing that shit. That shit ain't gonna get you nowhere. This ain't gonna get you nowhere. It's not. You should be learning yourself, making yourself better, doing better things for yourself, setting healthy um, boundaries for yourself, have a good atmosphere for yourself. That's what you should be doing. You know, that's what's important. At the end of the day, for me, I'm gonna be me. At the end of the day, I'm a man. I'm a young man, and I got a mind, and I know how to use it. So this is why, for me, I may not do certain things that other people may do. You know, as far as partying and hanging around a certain group of motherfuckers. I may not do that like other people do because I got a mind, and my mind is too developed and it's too wise for me to do some shit that don't make sense for me. You know, so this is why I don't do certain shit, go certain places, and invest my energy into certain shit because it don't mean best. It don't mean the best for me. You know, that's how we all need to be as people, so we can get to a better place for ourselves. You don't always need to go out and hang around motherfuckers. You don't need to go here, go there, go there, go there, go here. You can stay your ass at the crib. You know, but motherfuckers don't want to do that because they feel like they need to be around motherfuckers. But that's some weird shit though. You don't need to do that. Fuck them. Alright, so you go out and hang around these certain motherfuckers and you fuck around and get shot. Nigga didn't even know you. Motherfucker don't even got nothing to do with you, but you end up getting shot just being at the wrong place, wrong time. And that's the shit that can happen in this type of world that we live in. Because you got a lot of dumb motherfuckers that got a mind, but they don't know how to use it. So they just tend to do anything based upon their emotions. And by you going around random motherfuckers not knowing the outcome and not knowing what's gonna happen, you could be a victim of that shit. That's why it's best for you to stay where the fuck you at. If you in a safe environment where you good and you feel your best, stay there. Motherfuckers feel like they gotta move and go places. Shit, it ain't nothing you missing. What is you missing? You ain't missing shit. You ain't missing nothing. It's still the same shit it's always been. Bullshit. You gonna have niggas out here talking about getting money, killing niggas, and you gonna have some bras out here popping pussy. Some shit we didn't already seen before. Some shit we didn't seen for even before I was alive. Ain't nothing changing. Everything is a reenactment every single day. That's why when niggas be on this motivational shit, oh, you gotta stand up for yourself. You gotta step up for yourself, show up for yourself. All that else shit. You gotta dream. Go out there and achieve it. Nigga, ain't no dream. What dream is it? We keep talking about dreams and goals. What's the dream? What's the goal? What's the dream? What's the goal? What are we all really trying to achieve as people? What are we trying to achieve? Most motherfuckers out here want fame, and most motherfuckers out here want money. If you don't want fame or you don't want money, then what you want? If you don't want fame or want money, then what you want? What you want? That means you don't want nothing. Right? I mean, you don't want nothing. You feel me? And that's the place that we are at right now. To where, motherfuckers, they don't know who they is, and they don't know where they trying to go. They're just out here really soul searching. But they lying to themselves and telling themselves that they have found a solution. They found a way to fix their own reality, but they ain't really fix shit. See now, like I was talking about this shit before. I'm just on this bitch talking. But I'll give you some game, but I'm just on this bitch talking. We have this thing in our community that we call people the word square. You call them up. Oh, gee, we call motherfuckers squares and shit, right? We call them squares because they ain't really in tune to what's really going on out here. In the sense to where they look at the world like everything is peachy keen, flowers, Alice in Wonderland. They believe in the system, they believe in the police, they believe in all that shit. That's a square, right? But the way I look at it is, a lot of motherfuckers out here that think they ain't squares. Some of them is in certain ways, because like I just explained, a motherfucker that ain't in tune to how this world work and how certain shit work, the system don't give a fuck about us. The police don't give a fuck about you. Fuck the education, because that shit ain't here to teach you nothing. It's just here to make you be a part of the system, right? So it's basically a lack of knowledge or understanding that makes you a square in this society. It ain't got nothing to do with you out here fucking a bunch of broads and gang banging all that. It ain't got shit to do with that. It's just a lack of awareness to shit that's around you. That's what that shit is. So you got a motherfucker that's involved in certain shit, look a certain way, don't look like what you would call the square, know certain shit, know when a motherfucker trying to one up them or trying to slick talk them, woo woo. But there's certain shit that they don't know. So if you say you hip on everything, but I come and tell you about a chakra and what that means and why you should balance it, or why you should understand the chakra, or why you should understand a zodiac sign, because the zodiac sign represents a personality of who you is. Motherfucker look at me like, man, what the fuck is you talking about? Or, oh, you a weirdo, or you, but you neglecting some shit that you ain't never heard before. You neglect the knowledge. So that means you have a misunderstanding of certain things that you ain't never experienced, or you never heard of before, or you never been around. So in a sense, you kind of a square still, because you claim you out here in the world and you seeing shit and you finding out certain shit, but how you don't know about that? How you don't know about a chakra system? How you don't know about life force? How you don't know about uh, 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 shit, a vibration? How you don't know about certain shit and how certain shit work if you out here in the streets and you out here doing shit? That's because you still have a misunderstanding of certain shit. So, in a sense, you still a square yourself in a sense, because, like I just explained, the whole philosophy of being a square is somebody that's unaware of what's going on. So, a motherfucker call the police. Oh, call the police, call you a square. You believe anything anybody tell you. Oh, for real? Ooh, you a square. Or you uh, think that everything in life is just perfect and the way it's supposed to be. You a square. Well, if you involved in certain shit and you didn't found out certain shit, but from a physical perspective, but from a spiritual perspective, you still don't know what shit is. In a sense, you still a square. You still got a square mind. There's certain motherfuckers out here still got a square mind, but they think they ain't square. You know, that's what it is. I ain't with that shit. I'm just who I am. I am who I am. I'm hip to a lot of shit. It's a lot of shit I'm hip to. You know, may not look like I'm hip to certain shit. Well, yeah, I probably do, but you know, I'm just who I am. Who I am. But you gotta expand your mind, though. Don't hold yourself to just one certain brand of information. Expand yourself, cause then you gonna start looking like a goofy motherfucker because you don't want to learn that. I don't go fuck how dangerous I am and what I'm doing to motherfuckers. I still want to know something. I still want to learn something. Because you learning something and learning something that's right could take your mind to a whole other place. To where you can still be dangerous, you can still be aggressive, but you can know where to put that aggressiveness to. You can know who to be dangerous to. Not being dangerous to yourself or your own people, but being dangerous to the ones that put you in danger. A danger environment, an environment to where it's lion eat lion, you know, and shit, bear eat bear, gorilla eat gorilla, you know. That's the shit I'm talking about. But you gotta put your mind, in a better place, and you gotta know what you're doing, and you gotta have the right mindset. You gotta want to learn something. Learning something is the most important thing to get into a place you want to get to. Everybody out today. It's nice as a motherfucker outside. A motherfucker outside. Motherfuckers got their windows down and shit. Woo. On Gmail. But yeah. That's how you gotta be. On Gmail. Look, I think these birds, hey, I ain't trying to be on no weird shit. I think these birds with the government out here. Every time I'm talking about some real shit, these birds want to come sit next to me. I think they with them. I think they with the people. They always send these birds on me and shit. I think they government informants. They listening. We sit right next to him. There go one right now. Motherfucker gonna stare me down. Yeah. But yeah, that's what you gotta do. Learn something, develop your mind. You know, try to be the best you that you can be. Don't try to be some shit that you not. You a sucker. You do that. A sucker always gonna be something that they not. You know, somebody that's always living in the past and talk about past shit. Nah, live in the present. Do something good for yourself now. Change your reality now. And I ain't saying be a rich motherfucker and all that. I'm just saying change your reality, change certain shit you do. Do certain shit that's helping you be a better person. Stop doing shit that make you feel like you ain't shit. You know. And that, all that old shit. Stop doing that shit. You feel me? Uh, 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 yeah. I'm about to go ahead and log off. Log off here. I said enough. You know, I said what I need to say. But silent heart. You know, one of the gods, whatever you want to call him, one of the chiefs, whatever you want to call him, on the G now. Young nigga tapped in. One of them. Never been a goofy. You hear me? Uh, I'm out, man. Hey, how you turn